guys, welcome back. So today we're going to do another Empties video. So this is going to be for the month of February, and I know this is going up a little bit late, but life happens. So just like always, I will list all the products that I use down below, and I also have a playlist if you're interested in binge watching lots of Empties. So we'll just go ahead and jump right into the makeup. And the very first thing that I used is just like bittersweet, because I absolutely love this product and I'm sad to see it go, but luckily I have a mini of this. It's the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas. And this was a really good like pore filling primer. And just like all the Tatcha products, they smell so good. And it's like a spa, but it's nothing like overpowering. Like it doesn't like break you out. The fragrance doesn't break you out or anything like that. But it is just so good. It's the best one I've found for filling in my pores. Now I did just buy the e.l.f. one, and I want to do a video or something, maybe a get ready with me, doing one on each side to see if it really is, because I like makeup's one of those things that you go through it so slow on a lot of things that I don't mind spending a little bit more money on it if it's worth it. So this one is definitely worth it for me. I think it's like $52 though, but I already have a backup, thank goodness. And then the next thing, because I finished that up at the very beginning of the month, I have the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, and this is just a mini, and I like dug into the product, like that's just the plastic, but it actually had a pretty good like amount, you see that, for being a mini. I liked the ease of just being able to like kind of, you know, zhuzh all over your face. That's not a good word. I like being able to just kind of like go like this and really easy, but I didn't like it tugging at my skin. So there was that. It did a pretty good job for filling in your pores, but nothing that I would repurchase. And then I went through a mascara. This is the Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Waterproof. And I didn't like this one. I finished it up a long time ago, but I kept it in my like back of my drawer in case for any reason I needed a waterproof mascara that I could like use a regular one and then just top it off with this one. But then I was like, oh my gosh, Lauren, I think you got this like a year ago and you just need to give it up. I didn't like this because the wand, it's very big, but it's not like spread out enough where your lashes, or it like catches your lashes and deposits a lot of mascara. It was just nothing that I would repurchase. And then I went through this mini of the CoverFX Custom Enhancer Drops, and this one's in the shade Moonlight. And you know, they were fine. My goal is to not have any like liquid illuminizers, highlighters in my collection because I don't use it the way that you normally would. I just mix it in with like my primer and just put it all over my face so I have like a little bit of a glow. So I can attest to this as like an actual highlighter just for, you know, it did the job for what I needed it to. And then this one, I love and hate this. I love the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, but I did not like the Jeffree Star one. I love Jeffree Star, so I was like, oh, perfect, and it's pink, you know. But this one was a starberry scent, and you know what it smells like? It smells like when you were young and you went to the dentist office and you got the Mr. Nose, and it was like a strawberry-ish kind of like scent, and it was just terrible. It like brought back memories of like going to the dentist office every time I used it. Not a good scent. But the mist itself was good. Okay, so that's it for makeup. So we ended up using not as much as usual because we only had 5 products, but luckily that Tatcha product was like $52 worth. So we had a total of $97.67. And that means our year to date is $178.79. So definitely not great, but you know, it's early in the year, we'll pick up. So like I said in another one of my videos, I was trying to use some of my smaller mini size, travel size products just so I can get like my numbers down and the like amount of products that I have down. Then that way I don't feel so overwhelmed with my collection. But now that I'm I've like used a lot of those, I'm now more to like my full-size products. So I'm gonna have less and less. I think I was talking to Nona about this, and I'm gonna have less and less products each time, but hopefully I will still have the same like dollar amount, because I always try to do it like $400 worth like every month. And like hopefully, like I usually have like 30 something products every month, and like this month I only have 21. So we're moving through things still, and we're getting our numbers down regardless. Okay, as far as skincare, I have 4 products. This one you'll know is, if you watched my Project Pan, this is the Skinfix Coconut Water Hydrating Mist. And look at that. That's so satisfying. Like, I just had to power through it at the end. This is nothing that I would repurchase, but I mean, I'm glad I got some use out of it and I used it up. It was fine. I just like I used this as a like refreshing spray. Like, I've already had my makeup on for like 7 hours. So I like to spray this when my face is feeling a little dry and I need just a little bit of pick me up. So that's how I end up using these ones, but nothing that I would go out and repurchase. Now, this one I would definitely repurchase. This is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5. And this was, you know, their standard 1 ounce glass bottle. And this, first of all, is like, what, $6.80. So it's super affordable, and it gives you so much hydration as like an added step in your skincare routine. I absolutely love this. You can do it morning or night. I usually do it in the morning so I can have a little bit extra hydration underneath my makeup, because I'll use like oils and stuff at night. Since hyaluronic acid, you know, can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in, you know, in water, that it pulls in all of that moisture from your like moisturizer and your other products and like sinks into your skin, and it's so good. I highly recommend, even if you're just wanting to see what a hyaluronic acid does for your skin. This one's very inexpensive and does the job. And then this one, I really love this one too. This is one of my go-to moisturizers when I want like a luminizing glow, when I don't have a primer that has a luminizing glow, or I don't have like something to mix in. This is what I like to use. This is the GlamGlow Glowstarter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer, and this is in the shade Nude Glow, and this is just a travel like size. I think this one is a third of the full size, and I've gone through countless ones of these, and okay, maybe like 3. And I have gone through a full size of this. I have another one I'm going through right now, and I have one more backup, but I did go ahead and buy the, what was it? The one that was in my last TJ Maxx haul, the like water burst one or something like that. So I'm hoping that will give like really good moisturization for the winter. And this is more of a like fall, spring, summer type of one. And it smells so good. It smells like creamsicles or like dreamsicles, whatever that, you know, smell is. Oh, it's just so good without being like overpowering. And like I said, it doesn't break me out. The fragrance doesn't break me out or anything like that. And then last, I have the Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. This was just not designed for me and my very dry skin. This is more of a jelly, more of like, probably for like maybe normal, but probably combination oily, I would think. But anyways, I basically just used this at night and paired it with an oil so that I could get through it. Okay, next is hair care. We have 3 products and a declutter. The first one is the Pureology Refresh and Go Dry Shampoo. And this is the for color treated hair. And I didn't care for this one. It was just fine, but I would never pay the price because I think it's $28. Thank goodness I got it. Because I was gonna pay full price for this, and I found it at TJ Maxx for $14.99. So I got to, you know, try it out, but I wouldn't pay the price for this. The Batiste one is so much better. And then next is the AG Haircare Cleansing Cream, and it's a foam-free hair wash. And look at the packaging. It is gorgeous. Now, this is 12 ounces, and I love that it has a pump. I don't know if I would repurchase this one. I think I might, because I have I'm going through the Diva Curl one right now, which I wouldn't repurchase. And then I have It's a 10 Frizz one that I'm very excited to try next. So if I don't like that one, then I might go back to this one. It's good. It's got like one of those like pepperminty, like cleansing, like tea tree almost smells to it. But I mean, it gets the job done. I only use this. So what I'll do is I'll shampoo, you know, all of my head. I'll shampoo all of my hair except for like the very, very ends of my hair. And then I will use, because I used to double shampoo my hair and that was just very drying. So I'll use, after I shampoo, I will use this just in my like roots. And then I'll go in with a conditioner or a mask on the rest of my hair. So then that way I'm still getting that second cleanse, but it's got some conditioning aspect in there too, and it's not as harsh. And I found that that doesn't make my hair as greasy, and it's been hydrating my roots a lot better. So I would definitely recommend that if you're someone who you wear a lot of dry shampoo or you don't wash your hair for 3 or 4 days and you have like a lot of buildup but you don't want to like overly dry your hair out. So I would recommend some type of like co-wash or 2-in-1 kind of shampoo cleansing cream. And then the last one is the Luseta Argan Oil, and this is the Hair Repair Serum. Now this one, I love this product, but it took so long. This thing took me almost like a year to go through. And here's some of my lines that I went through. Let's see, this was July, and it took me all the way till like literally the very end of February to finish it. And then of course I used some more over here. So it took me almost a whole year. Oh, I think actually it took me almost a whole year to use this thing. Now it was very good. I love argan oil in my hair. I don't know if I would have purchased this one again. I really like the, the Moroccan oil one and the Ghost Verb oil. I have some minis of that I want to try next, but this was a good bang for your buck because it has 100 mils in here. It's 3.38 fluid ounces and it was $28, but I got it on Outlook for like half the price. But I like the Luseta brand as like hair care stuff. They have pretty good things of what I've tried, but so I don't know if I would repurchase this right away, but it is a good argan oil, especially if you can find it on Outlook because then it's like a lot less expensive. All right, so let's move into our miscellaneous. So the first thing I'm actually going to talk about is 2 supplements. So this everyone's already seen everyone talk about this, but this is the Halo Beauty QVC Booster, and this is my first bottle. Now what I do is I get the refillable packets. So I have, I just dumped my second month out, and so that you could see I had the empty packaging for the first month. So the thing about this is I would recommend getting 2 months worth and trying it out, because the first probably at least 2, maybe 3 weeks that I used this, my skin went through a like detox phase, and I was breaking out a lot, like a little bit more than I usually do, and my skin was just going crazy. And then once I got through that like 2-week period, my skin has been amazing. So literally I think since I finished that phase, I've had maybe 2 pimples, and that was because I accidentally fell asleep in my makeup. So that was my own fault. But my skin feels more moisturized. I don't know if it did anything for my fine line or wrinkles, because I mean, I definitely can tell a difference in my forehead with my makeup, but I've been doing my makeup a little bit differently. I've been doing like my whole foundation and then my concealer, because if I do foundation all over my face, it sinks into my like fine lines. Like I have like wrinkles up here that it sinks into. But if I do my foundation and then my concealer, and because you know when you're looking, you're like going like this, and so I'll set my concealer with powder, then I'll do like my foundation up here and set my whole face, because then that way it doesn't settle into that line and then you don't have to put more trying to blend it out and all that kind of stuff. So that has been working for me really well. Little side note. But I've definitely noticed a big difference with my acne, and I've noticed a difference with my hydration levels in my skin. So that's what I'm attesting this to. I don't know of anything else that, you know, I've been using about the same products. This is the only new thing. So I'm pretty sure this is what's doing it. So now, no one talks about how bad this tastes and smells though. The first probably week to 2 weeks that I was taking this, I almost gagged every time I took it. Like, it was terrible. You definitely get used to it and it's not that bad after a while, but the first like few weeks, just you have to push through it, because you're like, why did I purchase this? This is terrible. But it makes all the difference in the world after that. Very long tangent. Okay, the next one is the FemForm Kindle Fat Burner. And this is a dietary supplement. It's got 120 capsules in it. Now, I talked to you about I think it was the Perfume MD ones, and I didn't really see a difference. Now, I didn't use them that consistently, and I didn't, you know, to tell you a difference. But this one, I can see a difference if you take it. This is what the packaging looks like. If you take it on a more consistent basis. Now, it says to take 2 capsules, I think twice a day. Now, I don't do that. I'm lucky to take maybe 1 capsule a day. I definitely don't take 2 because it does have a lot of caffeine in it. It's got 150 milligrams per 2. So 75 milligrams each. And I already have a lot of caffeine in my regimen, so I don't want to add too much caffeine, you know, because I think like let's say a Diet Coke, I want to say it has like 47, 50 something, I'll put it up here, milligrams of caffeine in it. But anyways, besides the point, it's got vitamin B6, vitamin B12, it's got green tea extract, chromium, caffeine, and some other stuff. But this doesn't make me jittery. I can tell a difference. It doesn't make me as hungry, and it doesn't really it doesn't taste bad. So I would definitely recommend giving this a try if you want to. They have a lot of different things in their range, but this is the one that I've tried. Now, I wouldn't pay full price. Wait for there to be like a 20% off sale or like a bundle sale or something like that. Like, I got a pack of 3 or like a 3-month supply or something like that for a discounted price, because I think otherwise these things are like $70. So now it does have 120 capsules, but if you divide that by 4, then 4 capsules a day, that's only a 30-month supply. So now this lasted me like almost 6 months or something. Okay, the last one is just my Kirkland adult vitamin gummies. And so Kirkland is, you know, Costco's brand, but I actually found these on Amazon, like a 2-pack for like $14, I want to say. So if you don't have a Costco near you, you can go ahead and do that. And it's got 160 gummies in there, and I just take 2 a day. I love the taste, and knock on wood, I haven't really gotten sick in like a couple years. So, okay. So this one, again, was in my project pan, and this is my Bath & Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar Body Splash. And super old packaging, but look at that. That's so satisfying. All of that progress. This took me like 8 months to go through, because I just ended up using this as like a bathroom and a room spray, but nothing that I would repurchase or anything, but it did the job. I went through another pack of my Chic Intuition razors. These are absolutely amazing. Don't buy them at the grocery store. Get them on Amazon, because otherwise they're like $15 for a 3-pack. But you can get them on Amazon, I think 12 of them for like 30 or 28 bucks or so. So highly recommend them, so you don't have to have shaving cream, and they go by so much faster, so much faster. Okay, I went through 2 perfumes. This is the Viva La Juicy Couture perfume, and this is like a mini bottle. but I absolutely love this. This introduced me to the smell, and so I bought the full size. It's so good. I don't know why. I know it used to be like all the rage back in the day, and then it went through it went through this phase, and then nobody talked about it again. But I absolutely love it. I feel like it's not like super overpowering, but it has some like still some like sexiness where you could still wear it to the work field and not be like inappropriate or anything. And then this one I really liked. Now I want to get another sample before I go and buy like the full size. This is the Moschino Toy 2 perfume sample, and I can definitely tell it's got like Granny Smith apples, and then it's got like it kind of dries down to like I think a florally, but it's very light, airy, clean scent. But I don't know, this smelled really good. I'd be tempted to purchase this one. Oh, I forgot one hair product. This was just a declutter. This is like a super old brush, and it's Clairol Herbal Essences. I've probably had this sitting in the back of my closet for 10 years, and I haven't used it in 10 years, so. Okay, and then last but not least, I have another hand lotion. Yay, I'm using lotion. I'm so proud of myself. This is the Cake Deserted Island Totally to Die For Supreme Body Mousse, and this is just 1 fluid ounce. Oh, my lights are so, there you go. They're so bright. Anyways, this was good. So this is in the Deserted Island scent, but it still kind of smelled like cake. I don't know. I like the smell. I hated this bottle because it was so hard to, like get anything out. You just had to bang it. But, it was a good lotion. I just have way too many and I don't need to repurchase any. All right, so that's it for our empties. So like I said, we ended up using, I got my little handy notebook right here. We ended up using 21 items, and we used a total of $409.13. So we barely made it in again. And so that means our year to date is $824.80. So we're trucking along. I think we're gonna get that $4,000 goal, or at least that's my goal for again this year, and hopefully we will get that. I think I'm not gonna do, I don't know if I'm gonna do $1,500 goal for makeup or not. I may end up just doing like 1,000 or like 1,250 or something, because that was a lot of makeup. I mean, I had like $2,000 worth of makeup last year, which is insane. And so I don't know, maybe I can get 1,500, but we're having a slow start. But hopefully we'll start using up some more expensive things and getting things out of my collection. All right, this video is way too long. I need to stop talking, but I'm very chatty today. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.